Here we go in the, what is this? Yeah, I guess this is the fourth video. Another one yesterday was a little long. I think came out to about 4.5 hours long, actually. And I know that's a bit long for some people's tastes, but what I'm going to do in the future, since I do play relatively long, gaming sessions, I'll probably continue recording long videos on Twitch, and then once I get my editing software, set up the way that I want it, I'll spend a little bit of time, maybe on the weekends or something, and split those long videos up into more bite-sized bits and upload those to YouTube. So my long videos will remain on Twitch, and my shorter videos will go to YouTube. That way, if you do like watching long videos, like I do, you have that option. You can just watch me on Twitch. And if you prefer the more cut down to single serving size, so to speak, well, you can just go to my YouTube channel and check it out there. My YouTube, obviously, same as my Twitch channels, Interextras. And yeah, for chat, I just go by Zan for short. Okay, where were we yesterday? Just about to talk to Mama Murphy? I don't remember if we actually did or not. I don't... Let's find out. Oh, I have one thing to test really fast. Bear with me here. I'm curious as to whether or not I can easily shut my voice off without actually having that click that there was yesterday from me physically turning the mic to the opposition. So, let's find out.
Speak up.
Okay, so I'm wondering if this is actually going to still transmit my voice even though I turned the volume down to no mic input. I guess we'll find out here in a second. I'm watching another stream, or watching my stream on my laptop right now, so I can see if it is going to transmit the voice. Okay, yeah, as I expected, it does look like it transmits the voice, just...
I'm afraid I'm not much use in the fight.
At, a hard to hear level, so that kind of sucks. Well, I guess if I have to stop talking or start talking to the wife or somebody in the background, people will just have to kind of put up with a little click from me turning my mic off. For now, I'm going to upgrade and get a better, more production quality mic here in the very, very near future. So I shouldn't have that problem for much longer. Bear with me.
Mama Murphy.
Alright, to the game. Hey, Ark's here watching. Killer. I guess you know now why I haven't been in Destiny lately. I have been sucked into the wasteland like so many others. Can you hear my voice fine and clear enough for now? You know what? I want to help out those people that were looking for their daughter. Yeah, their dead daughter's locket. I think I'll do that first. Off that way, really? Ah, okay, it's a little further north than I remembered it being. It's kind of an interesting coincidence that it's pouring down in the game, and it's also doing that here at my house. I live in Arkansas. It's basically northwest Arkansas, if anybody knows where that is, a little south of Fayetteville. And I woke up this morning to really heavy rain, and then I log into the game to really heavy rain. That's kind of cool. Okay, so that's the red rocket. Means I need to go up here. Ah, yeah, this is where that bandit was that I killed, or raider was that I killed the other day. And this is the campfire they were all surrounding. Yeah, the bodies are all gone. Okay. I wondered how long the game was going to leave bodies in. Oh, no, the bodies are still here. That is interesting. Yeah, I'm wondering how long the game continues to render dead bodies. I'm kind of surprised that those are still over there, considering, you know, it's been a decent amount of playtime since I actually killed them. Obviously, they can't stay there forever. You know, that would just take up far too much memory and uh, too many resources to leave all the dead bodies there forever, but it's kind of neat that they're there for this long. Yeah, man, Fallout is it's a commitment, that's for sure. Whoops. Um, and it was really difficult to decide to get it, especially since I play Destiny 2. Destiny is also a commitment, and you know they're both pretty time intensive. So in order to play Fallout, I had to be okay with getting behind in Destiny, and man, I love the Fallout universe so much that even though I'm way too addicted to Destiny than is healthy, I couldn't pass up getting to run around in the Fallout universe again. So Destiny's gonna have to go in the back burner for now. I may play it a little bit at night after work. Might stream a little bit here and there, because it's hard to just completely stay away from it. But I definitely won't be playing as much as I was there for a while. Oh, what's going on up here? I hear gunshots. I'm really looking forward to getting my stats up a little higher. It's rough to not be able to see any little red markers on the map until you get super close to them and they're already on you. Especially whenever you're trying to play a stealth sniper type build. You kind of need that high perception so you can see them before they see you. Whoops. Well, that was kind of retarded. It did kind of illustrate my point fairly well, though. There we go. That's my melee button. I changed the controls the other day. Still getting used to him. I guess he came from that shack over there. Yep. Alright, now I see a marker on the map.
This is bullshit.
I love the dialogue from the people in the game. Whoops. What is my VATS button again?
What was that?
No, that's a game.
Degenerator. Yeah, guess she was right.
You know what? That's embarrassing. I completely forgot what I changed the VATS button to. Square, okay, that's what I thought. Oh, that's right, it doesn't work if there's no enemy on the screen. That's why it wasn't working a second ago. Oh, there he is. Damn. I wasn't fast enough. Oh, that had mines on it. That is cool as hell. Wow. A mole rat with mines attached to it. That is funny shit. Wow. I bet if I could have killed the mole rat soon enough, the mines would not have detonated, and that'd be a nice little source of mines for me. There's something else out there, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it knows where I am, though. There it is. No, man, I haven't been playing a whole hell of a lot of Destiny. I kind of been sucked into Fallout just a little too much. That's what I was saying a minute ago. I plan on starting again, but I will probably be doing Destiny at night, like whenever I get home from work, probably 9:30ish Central, and then Fallout in the daytime. I didn't play New Vegas. So the last Fallout game I did play, Fallout 3, I spent well over 150 hours in it. So I'll probably do that on this one too. So Destiny's gonna be on the back burner for a little bit. I'll try to get in, at least my trials, a raid or two a week. But I won't be doing, all day every day like I was for a while. I don't know though. I may. Let's see. You don't normally play at night. Well, night's not the same there. I'll probably. Hell, I don't know, man. I was thinking about doing Destiny at night and Fallout in the daytime to stream, but I may do Destiny in the daytime with some friends like you and a couple other people that I know that play in the daytime. We'll see. We'll see what I have time for. The streaming thing is taking a lot more time than I anticipated, but I'm loving it, so I'm definitely not going to be stopping anytime soon. Oh, nice. We're about to get the raid done. That's, man, it's tempting. God, if I wasn't working right now, if I was just doing this for fun, I would, stop streaming and join you, gladly. Hell, I'd start streaming Destiny. But, I told the wife that I would, and myself, really, that I'd, you know, be consistent and do this right and not just kind of half-ass it. So, as much as I'd love to hit the raid today, before work, I'm gonna have to keep streaming Fallout. Good luck, though. Hope you get something useful out of it.
No way.
Ah, hell, advanced. I have to rank up my hacking. You know, what is my hacking at? Oh, I do have 2 perks to unlock. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so I could now level 13 to rank up my sniper. Really want that gun nut. There we go, hacker. So I can do advanced terminals now. High-tech mods. I really don't have enough of the ingredients to make the high-tech mods quite yet. Ooh, that looks extremely useful. So, multiple attacks on the same body part, which is usually what I do. Gain 10% accuracy. Stacking it looks like, so that's definitely going to be very useful. And the final one is 20% accuracy and 20% damage, so yes, I'm going to definitely want that. It seems almost necessary for a sniper type build. 25% oh, that's level 26. I'll definitely be taking that. See, I could take that and run out at night, deal with my settlement type stuff in the daytime. I thought about doing that. That would be really neat. And night vision when sneaking. That's pretty damn cool. I'll do that eventually. Ability to craft explosives. Oh, advanced locks. Yeah, I'm taking that first. Streaming seems really fun. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. It's certainly not cheap. I mean, you can get into it for free, you know, since you have a PS4 already. But if you really want to do it right, you're going to have to invest some money in it. I'm about to get myself a real mic where my voice will sound better. I'll get a little green screen set up. Hopefully in the next week or so, we'll be rewiring our cable so that I'm no longer using my Wi-Fi connection, because that just doesn't cut it. Learning the new software that I've got for video editing and everything, it's gonna be a little bit of work, but fortunately, since my day job is one where I can do other things, I have plenty of time to study while I'm working. Awareness. To defeat your enemies, know their weakness. You can view a target's specific damage resistances in VATS. That could be really helpful. I didn't even notice that earlier. See, I still don't know all the perks. I really want Rifleman, but right now I don't have any rifles, so it'd be kind of a pointless perk. I'm probably going to go pretty damn heavy in Perception and Int. I mean, perception and agility with int being my tertiary stat, my third stat. Right now I'm running with like a 1 strength, well, 1 base. I think I've gotten a strength. No, I haven't gotten a strength increase. So yeah, I have a 1 strength. I can't carry shit. It makes it kind of challenging, but I like a challenge. But yeah, man, whenever you start to get serious into streaming and want to really get started, let me know, and I'll gladly shoot you some of the links that I've found that helped me learn a lot. There's a hell of a lot more to it than most people realize. I'm finding it really interesting, not just because I enjoy playing games, but because there is so much to learn. It's pretty neat little. I want to call it a career choice, but you know, let's be honest. In the beginning, it is not about money. Oh yeah, I can do the terminal now. Let's go ahead and save. Nah, I don't like saving before doing things, but I don't think I've saved recently, so. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot whenever you go into a game menu like that, the mic, and probably audio too, or video too, cuts off. So I'll need to remember to start making a base save at the very beginning of the video, and then just doing little quick saves here and there, because you don't have to go into a menu for that in this game. Alright. I'm not very good at this. I understand the basic premise, but it seems to take a lot longer for me than it should. Okay, so there's only 1 likeness there. So my next guest needs to have at least only 1 letter in common with that one. Okay, so it's not the R. Damn. Permanently locked out? Oh, until I raise the stat? Well, that sucks. Okay, no. No, it's temporary, just like the other one that I failed. Good. I was worried there for a second, because there's going to be a lot of these that I fail. Let's see. Find a word that has a lot of letters in common with several others, test it, and then move on from there is how I usually start. But I don't know if that's the smartest way to do this or not. Only 1 thing in common with the correct choice.
That's it.
Got it. It was the E that matched. USAF Satellite Station, Olivia. Clearance confidential. 27 October 77. So this is from 1977. Military officers and NCOs, mainly sergeants and captains. There's a lieutenant, a command. Okay. Daily briefing. SSO will be upgrading equipment in the coming months, but this does not mean maintenance duties cease. Continue normal work schedules. The lower storage room requires fumigation for pests, specifically cockroaches. Rad roaches probably now. Extermination commences at 0900, 25 October 77. All personnel are required to vacate substation levels for the duration of the procedure. Due to the high volume of signal intercept traffic, intel officers will be on site daily until further notice and will require access to the intel room. Warning, access to intel room strictly prohibited to intel officers, analysts, and senior officers. Violators will be subject to court-martial. Well, since all of the intel officers, analysts, and senior officers are dead now, I don't think I have to worry about a court-martial. But that should have opened the... Yep.
Who?
Ah, no problem, man. You just holler if you need a hand. Wow. Of course it happens when I'm looking at the screen. Or at my laptop. Okay, so it didn't just open up one passageway. It opened up two. And lots of people are coming after me. Probably not the best place to use my sniper pistol.
Playing games with me, huh?
It only has 2 rounds, so I don't know how well it would do. Alright, now they don't know where I am. I just need them to make the mistake of coming around a corner. Although, given my level and everything, it might be me that's making the mistake. Try to get hidden again. Maybe go over to the other side. Whoops. If you guys hear any feedback or anything from my game audio, let me know so I can turn it down a little bit. I just now turned it down a tiny bit because that combat music was louder than I anticipated. But if it's still a problem, just say the word. That gun looks stronger than the one that I currently have. It's definitely stronger than that one. What about that shotgun looking gun that I just got? Bolt action pistol. Oh, wow, 40 damage. Fire rate 2. Yeah, that's not for close use. I'll modify that later for a more long range option. Shotgun does 45. The laser musket does 30. I love the laser musket, but it is a pretty low ammo count. So let's try the shotgun for a little bit. I'll keep my makeshift sniper pistol up for now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Actually, it does look like I'm going to have a chance to kind of get a drop on them. I love how the dog even kind of hunches down whenever you're sneaking. Where are they? Down below, maybe? Gotta love the Fallout world. You're in the middle of a tense combat situation and you stop to lockpick a toolbox.
That's it.
Buff out and med-X. This character will be a chem user. I'm interested to see how Fallout 4 handles the addiction thing that the Fallout games are kind of famous for. I'm wondering if it's going to be, you know, extremely difficult to become addicted or extremely easy to cure it. From what I've read, I'm trying to play this as blind as possible, so I haven't spoiled much for myself, but I've read a little bit, of course. And from what I've read, it seems pretty damned easy to cure addiction, as long as you are, you know, gathering things as they appear in the world around you. I could be wrong, though. I'm curious to find out. Yellow paint. Empty paint can. Alright, so where are all these people that I heard earlier? This will take me back up to the, yeah. So I guess they're down this way some. Nothing in that cabinet. I love the way that they did the containers in this one also. You just hover your pointer over the container and it'll tell you if there's anything in it or not. If you watch other people play, and you know, especially me, and you see them just kind of bobbing their head around the screen, that's why. They're looking around to see if there's anything in the containers that are around them. Somebody commented on that the other day. Overdue book. I learned a lesson the hard way the other day. You cannot turn the radios on in this game. The music is copywritten, and the rights are separate from the rights to play the game on stream. Well, that's questionable these days anyway. Point being, you cannot stream the in-game music. So you have to leave your Pip-Boy radio turned off or tuned to a station that's never musical. And turn off the game music. Damn it, he saw me. Come on, move a little bit, but not much. There we go. Damn it. I got one of them. Hell? Oh, a minigun. Well, there's death number one. When the dog went down that fast, I should have ran. Honestly, though, I thought it was a turret, so I didn't think I was in any danger unless I actually walked into the room. So, we know to approach that room with explosives. Ah, shit. I didn't save after the terminal, so I have to do this again. Okay, so formed and ornate have one thing in common. Could be it. No. So that word is probably something with an O in the middle. Actually, it's definitely an O in the middle. And none of those other letters can match. I said O in the middle, I mean O is the second letter. Bottom, that would work. Yeah, nothing else matches. Damn. Am I missing a letter or a word somewhere? I am. Romara. Anything match? Yeah, the A, the L. But that could be it.
There we go.
That is it. Nice. Okay, since I've already read all this, I'm not going to go slow and reread it. I just want to activate it so the character has read it. There, the room's open. I'm proud of myself for making it this far with only one death, but at the same time I feel kind of stupid that the death was such a stupid one. I definitely should have seen that coming. Let's see, did I spend my points? Okay, good, good. So I did save after I spent my points. And after I went in there and looted that place. Well, good. Okay, so I didn't lose much. Oh, this room. Oops. Damn. The left stick's pretty damn sensitive whenever you're trying to fine-tune your bobby pin.
Got it.
Ooh, dish rag, that should be cloth. I actually do need a lot of cloth. I always take cigarettes, because I am a dirty smoker. Molotov. I think that's what I'll use on that minigun bitch. And if you've noticed, sometimes you'll see an object with a magnifying glass beside it whenever I'm looking at a container. That's because I have marked that object as something that I want in the inventory menu. So anytime... Oh, hell, a mini-nuke. So anytime I find something that has that object in it in the world, either that object or something that can break down into that object, it shows up with a magnifying glass, which is really cool. Covert Ops Manual. Permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking. Wow. I'm extremely happy that I found that. So I guess it's a damn good thing that I did die then. I probably would have come back here to search this room anyway, but there's always a chance that you might forget it. Never know. And I am going to be a little cheesy and force a save here. Oh, it didn't save. I guess maybe you have to actually go do something in the menus. And since I know I'm going to be fighting, I'm going to actually put on some armor. Instead of just all my town gear that I like the looks of. And it's the very beginning of the game, so I definitely don't have much. Actually, apparently I've left most everything back at home. Well, that was not the smartest thing I've ever done. Oh, my right arm's going to be pretty well protected, I guess. Is that really all I have? That's kind of embarrassing. Oh well. 10 energy and 10 red. They're not exactly fighting with energy weapons. That is my luck, though. The only armor that I have is right arm armor. That's fucking funny. Oh, alright, so we're gonna go into this with our fingers crossed and pretty much nothing else. We're wearing a harness over our chest, a hat on our head, and a makeshift piece of armor on our right arm. Well, at least it does fit the scenario we're in, a wasteland where resources are scarce. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, the sneak is already much higher. That guy didn't notice me at all. Double damage sneak attack. See, that's the difference 1 point can make. The last time I was here, he saw me before he even turned the corner. This time, yeah, not so much. I do need higher perception so that I can see them earlier than I currently can, but beggars, choosers, all that jazz. Should have meleeed that dog. Let's see. Now it doesn't have anything like automatically popping up above cover like a lot of other shooters do. I didn't really expect it to, but I had to check. Whoa!
Payback time, man.
Let's see, do I have my grenades and shit ready? Yeah, that's favorited. You know, I have a minigun. Nah, it's only 8 damage. It does fire extremely quickly, but I can do it without the minigun. Hell, I don't even know if my character can hold a minigun. He's so weak. Damage 8. Yeah, enough strength value, so I bet he could. $21 damage instead of 15. Frag mine. That's a little more damage than I need for these guys. They don't have a hell of a lot of HP. They just do a lot of damage really quickly. Pipe bolt action pistol does a little more damage. Lower fire rate. Much lower. Shotgun. I think I actually have what would be best here. Let's see, I have not used grenades or anything yet. Let's find out how you do that. It is the bash button, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I thought I slowed down. Well, shit. That's 380 caps. I'm keeping it even though it is 27.5 pounds. To be honest, I'm not going to use knuckles. 1 strength melee, weapons are just kind of stupid to use. That's enough to continue. Oh yeah, I changed my favorites and then died, so my favorites still aren't chosen. Let's see, what can you sort by? Sorted by damage. Okay, that's definitely cool. Put the snub-nosed out there. It's high damage, but I don't want to use it very often. I don't have a lot of bullets for it. Shotgun. Right there. I'll modify that bolt-action pistol to be kind of a sniper-esque type pistol whenever I get back home. The laser musket, that's just a fun gun, so I'll keep it over there. Hair trigger, that's a lot more useful than it sounds like, so I'll keep it there. Wow, I did not realize the one that I've modified does so much less damage than everything else. I mean, its accuracy and range is amazing compared to my other guns, but actually that one has the same range. What's the accuracy? 71 compared to 64? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Compared to 79. That's kind of better all around. I definitely can't wait to mod that. Alright, so going into here, we'll have our Molotovs equipped and our hair trigger. That works for now. Alright, I'm too weak. I'm just gonna have to leave the minigun.
Yes.
Damn, that's sad. Oh well. I can come back for it later. It's in a container, so it should still be here whenever I come back later. At least I think so. I think brooms just break down into wood, so there's no sense carrying around that extra weight. There's wood everywhere. Clip lighter, yes. Ooh, military grade circuit board. Those are extremely useful. Oh yeah, I did want to favorite my mines also. There. Station Olivia. Satellite maintenance. Satellite dish status offline. Data steam status offline. Database network offline. System error. System error. Database network access is granted to authorized personnel only. So are we going to have to get some credentials somewhere? And that was another reason I did that. I wanted to find out if hacking a terminal will automatically take you out of stealth. And it will. Which makes sense. Ooh, fuse. Fuses are definitely useful. Ooh, that was close. I'm gonna cheese it up a little bit. That minigun scares me. There. A quick save real fast. Damn, 75% chance of hitting. Range really matters. What's 89%? Eh, why not? There we go, 90. This one. Screw it. With my 2-hit bonus, that should give me pretty good odds of hitting. Give it a few more seconds, see if he comes into better range. No, he's not going to. Oh god, minigun. And I... Stupid. Did not realize that I was right there, like basically on top of a bookcase. Oh, that was retarded. Always make sure that you can strafe left and right before starting a fight. And that gun was probably not the best to use. The accuracy on that one, I don't like it enough to use it at this range, though. I guess I will go back to, I need some... Okay, that has definite range. Oh, it's sorted by rate of fire, no wonder. Damn, you can sort by pretty much everything. That is... God, this game, it's just extremely impressive. If you're debating on getting it or not, you should definitely get it. It's a great game. They did so well with this game. Accuracy 60, range 83, fire rate 46. Screw it. Let's see what we can do.
Someone there?
Play it like we're supposed to. Don't just charge in like an idiot.
Come on out.
Speaking of charging in like an idiot,
Disappearing act,
hey, wait a minute. My R3 didn't throw anything. What in the hell? I don't understand. R3 is supposed to be to throw grenades. Obviously not working, though. Do you have to hold in R3 while that's highlighted? No? Oh, yep.
What the? Dead.
God damn it, I need covering fire!
I need a.
That's hard to open the menu and hold in. There's got to be a better way to do that that I'm not understanding. There. Got him. That's how it's supposed to work. But that damn minigun at my level with my HP is kind of a, if you get hit with it, you're fucked. Yeah, I know. Carrying too much because I am a weak ass. I love the lunch boxes now have little particle effects when you open them and things fly out of them. A plastic fork that time. The last 3 lunch boxes I opened were actually pretty useful items, so they're not always that horrible. Now, a plastic fork actually does give you plastic, so it's not horrible. There, we got us some armor. Did something else light up? No. Okay. Her locket. Oh wow. Yeah, they scratched her mouth out of the picture in the locket. That's kind of dark. And I'm guessing they have their supply of ill-gotten gains behind this door. So I'll have to pick their lock and steal from this thieves.
Sweet.
Actually, it looks like they may have locked dangers in the room instead of treasures in the room. We'll have to go in there and find out. I haven't messed around in this game very much with the fast travel system, so I don't know what the limitations are. I don't know if you can fast travel while overburdened like I am now. But we'll find out here in a minute, because I am about to head back to Sanctuary and drop some stuff off. Oops, sorry dog. That poor little dog gets shot by its owners more than any animal ever should. Yeah, I'll take the red roach meat back home and cook it so that it's actually useful.
Got it.
Well, that dinner plate must have been special for him to put in that locked box. Oh, radiation. It does look like there's something back there, though. Let's find out what. I'll put on my red gear. Well, hell, I thought I had like a bodysuit that provided radiation. There we go. Okay. It's not much defense, but rat away and bullets. Well, hell, is there anything else back here? I got the rat away for free, so no, it's just some bullets. Well, that sucks. I don't know what that shot was. Oh, wow. So this place was protected really well over all the years. The things you're finding in here are untarnished and, well, like this broom looks perfect, like in perfect condition. It's a clean broom. So this room was definitely hidden from all the exposure over the years. A newspaper that's not just mostly rotted and burnt away. Radio that doesn't look all beat to hell. Well, that's kind of cool. Of course, I guess with all that toxic waste in the corner, nobody wanted to come down here. And there's stem packs. So I've gotten stem packs and Radaway to pay for basically the cost of coming in here to explore. And then the rest is just profit. And I finished the quest. So now let's test and see if you can quick travel while overburdened, overencumbered, whatever you want to call it. See, we are at the U.S. Air Force, USAF, Satellite Station Olivia. Oh, and it does have the cleared marker on it. I like that. And then there's 10 Pines. Thicket excavations. There's Concord, the main city. Well, the closest thing to a main city I've found so far, I should say. Abernathy Farm is where we go to turn in the locket. And then Sanctuary's here. My people are only 32% happy. Oh, look. It shows that symbol there. I'm guessing that's because I have a suit there. I like that, since you can multiple places in the world. I was wondering if it would actually show on the map where you had your suits. Then we're going to go back to Sanctuary first, drop off some inventory. Fast travel, yes. No, okay, that's what I thought. You can't fast travel while over encumbered. So let's figure out what we're gonna drop off. Sort by damage, sort by rate of fire, accuracy, value, and weight. Yeah, the minigun by far weighs more than anything else. It's 27.5 pounds, but my god, it's worth a lot. That alone is worth almost as many caps as I've collected the whole time I've been playing. And And I'm 72 pounds overweight, so even dropping the minigun won't put me back where I need to be. That laser musket is 12 and a half. I didn't realize that. See, I think I can get some really good components out of all this heavy stuff, so I really would hate to drop it all off. God, 203 range from that rifle. Alright, I'll leave that. And, yeah, I'm gonna have to leave, well... Let's just see what all I have. I have collected a lot of crap. Because I do have a tendency to pick up everything. Gotta keep our decorations. That's 6 pounds worth of globes, but gotta keep them. Let's see if you notice there, underneath the rotating picture of the blowtorch, it says steel 2 and oil. It tells you what components it can be broken down into, which is extremely useful. Especially when trying to figure out what to drop off like I am right now. 2 charisma, I'll keep that. Clean broom. See, that gives you 2 wood and plastic. Plastic is useful, very useful. Especially in the beginning. And then gears from the fan, extremely useful. I'll leave 1 gas mask behind. No reason to carry 2. No reason to have 2 of those. Or especially not 3 of those, my god. Circuit board, that's way too valuable to ever get rid of. Well, not ever, but ever drop. That's 5 circuitry. That's extremely useful in some of the better upgrades that you can craft for your town. And I imagine possibly weapons and armor too. Alright, so now I'm down into the really low value things, so I can just start dropping shit off. If I'm really going to min-max my weight, I'll look at the weight, compare it to the value, and see how many caps or gold in games like Elder Scrolls it is per pound, or per unit of weight. So like that's 5 caps for 1 weight. 1 to 5 isn't really all that valuable, so yeah, I'll drop it off. See, Nuka colors are 1 to 20, of course, because they're so damn useful. That pool cue. Ah, 1 to 10, that's nice. I'm gonna keep that just because, you know, hell, everybody wants a pool cue sitting around in their house. 1 to 5, not worth much at all. That's actually kind of cool looking, that's why I picked that up. Alright, do I have any huge stacks of anything here that may weigh a lot? Steel and wood. That's not worth the carry weight. Purified water is definitely worth the carry weight. Rubber and steel is worth it. See, that has an amazing weight to value ratio. 0.2 pounds or 0.2 units of weight for 5 caps. That's a lot. That is not, but it has a spring in it, so it's worth keeping. Yeah, then all this is 0 weight crap. So, I don't have a whole hell of a lot of options left. I guess I am gonna have to leave the minigun. Oh, that's sad. I know I probably missed something pretty obvious, and somebody's probably going to be watching this, wanting to scream at the screen and tell me to go back and drop this and this and this and keep the minigun. I don't. Oh well. There are going to be lots of miniguns dropped in the game, so I don't really feel like I'm losing anything extremely useful. I will take a pistol back, though, since I can carry it. There. Now go home. Oh, wait. I didn't look in here, did I? Okay, there's nothing in there. Good, because I didn't really feel like exploring anymore here. Back to Sanctuary. Oh, wow. Hey, I didn't notice you came back, man. The 310 Celestial Nighthawk. Congratulations. Why could I not... Cannot fast travel from this location, so I have to exit the dungeon before fast traveling. That makes sense. I can't bitch about that. I should have expected it, actually. I thought that looked like an armor workbench when I first came in here. The mods you can put on your weapons and armor, my god, they're just... It's such a deep crafting system. I'm really impressed by it. You don't see that in many games these days. It adds 1 pound and 1 melee, or 1 actual armor and 1 electric resist. Not bad. Over standard, of course. Over what I have now, it takes it down 1. See, there's just so many things you can do with each and every piece of armor and weapon. You can also scrap from these little places, which is what I'm gonna do now. Let's see. That's 10 armor. Leather left, leather right arm. Is that... do I have actual just leather? Nope. Okay, so I have to mix leather with raider. Better than nothing. And leather is better than raider by 1 point of energy. And then adding the tempered mod, of course, makes it better than just straight raider armor. So much so that it's actually better than the leather. So now the things that I'm not wearing, I will go into the workbench and scrap. There we go. Oh, is there anything else around here? I bet so. It looked like you can climb up over there, and, you know, we all know in open world games, anytime you find a place where you can climb, you should, because there's going to be something at the top. This is where that sniper guy was trying to shoot me from when I first showed up here. So let's go up and see if he was guarding anything. Nothing on top of the building itself. It's kind of sad. I would have hidden something up there. And then here's the sniper guy's little hangout. Oh yeah, I'm completely full. So, I wish there was a sort option by newly acquired, so that it was more easy to see what you just picked up. I guess if I paid more attention, I wouldn't need that option, huh? Eh, good enough. I just won't pick much else up. Gotta take a baseball glove, though. Ooh, that's vodka, not empty vodka bottle. Oh well. Alright, that looks like everything here. I know, again, this is probably another point where someone's gonna be yelling, no, no, you missed blah 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 blah. That's fine. I'm okay missing things. That's why I'm playing a blind playthrough. So, now let's go home. This is, I guess I'll go around to the front to show it properly. The milk machine and the Nuka-Cola machine. Unfortunately, the Nuka-Cola machine is just this, an open and closed little door. You can't even put anything in it. I bet you could in the building menu, but that's more trouble than it's worth. So I put up a milk machine right beside it, and that's where I keep my Nuka-Colas, which are under aid. I'll try to keep a few on me, but again, strength 1, you kinda have to prioritize. Oh, actually, that's 20 HP for 5 rads. Oh, and 10 AP, that's right. So that's why I carry it. Purified water is just straight up 40 HP, but if you ask me, it's more useful for other things on occasion. That stuff doesn't weigh much at all, but I don't need to be carrying it all with me. There's no way I'm going to use 6 in just one little journey out into the wasteland. I'll go cook that soon. What am I doing? Nuka-Cola is the only thing that goes here. And this, what do I set this up as? Just, yeah, finished food and food ingredients that I have yet to cook. Now let's take it over to the campfire and see what we can cook. We need one more bloatfly meat to cook it. Deathclaw steak gives you 1 agility for an hour. But Deathclaw egg omelet. Okay, that only takes a Deathclaw egg, not Deathclaw meat. I like that. See, that there's not a whole lot of things that are used in multiple recipes. There are some, of course, but not a whole lot. So, makes it a lot easier to decide what to do with your stuff. Grilled red roach. Man, I would have to be really hungry to grill myself up some giant cockroaches. Agility is my prime stat, so 1 agility for an hour might really be helpful. And that is only a small health regen, but it's 2 hours. I really want to get some more Deathclaw eggs. I'm sure whenever I raise my cooking high enough, if I do, I haven't even decided whether or not I want to do that yet. There's probably going to be a lot more cooking options that open up. It only weighs 1/10 of a pound. I'm gonna keep it on me. But, no. And this is where I drop off my cigarettes. I'll lay them out somewhere later. Actually, I need to spend some time doing that pretty soon, setting things up, making them look a little better here in town. So we need to go to Ten Pines Bluff, we need to go to Diamond City. The first thing we need to do is go back and talk to Blake. Right. And I have a important call I have to take real fast. I will be back very soon. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. If only the rest of the world would understand. Damn it, I'm playing a game for people. You know, I never did attach that to that. That doesn't even have a light bulb in it, does it? Well, let's find out. No, it doesn't. That's what I thought. Street lamp. I bet you have to completely tear it down and then remake it. Maybe? That would kind of suck. I would really like to just repower all the street lights without, you know, hanging in one of these from them. I only have 2 copper, so I'm not going to spend it doing this right now. I have better uses for it, I'm sure. I did string this wire to this so that at night my little shack has power. Happiness seems to be going up. Defense is relatively high. Dogs rolling around on the ground like dogs do. So everything seems to be in order back at the base. That's good to know. I do need to unload a lot of my inventory, though. What kind of stuff am I keeping here? A lot of my crafting crap. I think there's a better place to put all this, but I haven't really read into a lot of it yet. You know, a lot of the crafting part of the game to find out. That's the weapons workbench. See, that's the workshop. That's where I need to keep all that stuff. Take that out. No sense keeping bobby pins in there. Comfy pillow I don't want to ever use for construction, so I'm not going to leave it in here. Comfy pillow goes on my bed, damn it. Dog bowl needs to be laid out for the dog. Pre-war money should always be carried on me since it's worth so much. I have a lot of rubber. I guess it's not as rare as I thought it was. The springs certainly are, though. Anything in here can and will be dismantled to provide crafting ingredients for you whenever you're making things here in the town. So only put things here if you're okay with them being used for crafting. You know, I don't know if that counts for chemistry. You know, I guess it would count for chemistry, wouldn't it? Let's find out. Seems like you actually need fuses for something. So if I put them in there, it'll break them down into their components, but I don't want to do that. So, and there's no button to tell it to not dismantle something, so I'll just keep the fuses in my inventory and hope it works like that. Yeah, this run was certainly profitable in the components department. Not disappointed in the least about that. See, that pre-war money, it provides cloth, which is very useful for several different crafting components, but it's worth 8 caps for just one. So that's, 800 caps right there for 0 weight. That's just almost too good to pass up. Test tube rack would only provide wood. I'm going to use it for decoration instead. Oh, a toaster gives you 2 springs. That's good. Turpentine, steel, and antiseptic. Antiseptic is what that was marked for. Okay, so a tin can just gives you steel, I believe, and an unrusted tin can just gives you steel and aluminum, which is really useful. Or is it the other way around? The rusted gives you aluminum. Anyway. I got my weight down to a little over 160. That's extremely handy. Now let's go back over to this trash can where I accidentally threw a bunch of stuff before I understood how things work. Abraxo cleaner and industrial grade cleaner. The alarm clock, man, I don't know, that gives aluminum, glass, a spring, and nuclear material, but I really want an alarm clock beside my bed, so I don't think I'm gonna let that be used for materials. Ah, fertilizer gives acid and fertilizer. That's cool. Nuclear material from the Blast Radius board game. That's kind of funny. I like that. Cool, newspapers give cloth, so that's good to know. Rubber, steel, and asbestos, multiple of each. The extinguishers are damn good to have around. Steel and springs, awesome. Medical liquid nitrogen dispenser, I'm gonna hang on to that. I'll use it as a decoration near my chemistry set if it's not used for something else. Ballistic fiber and adhesives, nice. Supra Thaw Antifreeze, 4 acid and 3 plastic, extremely valuable. Can't break down a teddy bear, come on. Ooh, cloth. Hell yeah. Sorry, Flag. Gear, screw, and spring. That's a damn good find there. Vacuum tube. It seems like that should be used for something else, but oh well. I'll hang on to the blocks. Once you get enough letters, you may be able to make something kind of cool laying around. Okay, and I'll transfer those over to where they actually go. Was the dog just playing with the ball? I know that's not where that ball was, and the dog was just running away from it a second ago. I'm gonna have to kick that around later and see if the dog actually responds. Nope, nope, nope. Cigar box. It's going in the house as a decoration. I think what I've decided to do is run a little bit of exploration and adventure, kind of questing, and then a little bit of town building in most episodes. Wow, asbestos from a coffee pot. um, that way, you know, I can get a little bit of progress on the town building front without boring people that don't want to see like 3 hours of town building. I don't know. I was thinking about just putting them in different videos. That way, if you don't want to see the town building, well, then you just don't watch that video. Which I may do eventually whenever I get my editor up and working and upload them to YouTube in parts. I will be splitting these up into smaller kind of bite-sized bits for YouTube. And maybe I'll split adventuring and town building into different videos when I do that. I don't know, I haven't decided yet exactly how best it will work. Any suggestions would certainly be appreciated. There. I don't like doing it when it's the very last item on the screen because I never know exactly what's coming up next. It makes it harder to just run through it quickly like this. See, something tells me to hang on to that vacuum tube. I don't think junk items are useful for anything other than thrown into your workshop and using as components while crafting. But I'm not sure yet. I will read up on that a little bit at work tonight so that I know, you know, for sure. But for now, I'm not going to take chances. I also noticed that you can, let's see, you can transfer items. Yeah, you can store items in your workbench. Well, hell, it's going to make it a lot easier. It's all these guns that I'm thinking, I'll need that someday. And store it here. You sort that way, sort by damage. So the high damage things I will keep on me, of course. No, if you look over there, it stores in your workshop, not in this particular table. And then I guess whenever you go to any table, it automatically can pull things from the workshops. That is extremely handy. Okay, so my guns. Let me see what I've got here as far as range goes. This pipe pistol, which does 15 damage. Meh. Pipe bolt action pistol. Yeah, that may actually be my best bet for now. See, that's 24 damage, 119 range, and 71 accuracy. 40. Oh, okay, so this is what I'm going to turn into a sniper rifle. I'm going to scrap one of those. That's my first crafted gun. I'm so sentimental, I want to hang on to it. Maximum capacity pipe rifle. Wow, look at that range, 200. Damage is only 13 though. That's pretty crappy. Let me see what mods I could put on it. Okay, so I could raise it to 16 damage. Modifying the receiver. Barrel. Okay, that's going to modify your range and accuracy. The stock should be your accuracy and a little bit of damage. Okay, yeah, sharpshooter's grip. Wow, okay, it already has a drum mag. Well, that's cool. Alright, yeah, I cannot raise the damage enough to actually make it useful, unfortunately, so scrap it. See, there's an original bolt action pistol compared to mine. 15 damage. Oh. Oh no, that's a pipe. Yeah, there's a pipe. Okay. 15 damage, 15 damage. So see, I raised the range by 26, and the accuracy by 22, but no damage. Let's see, what can you do with a musket? How can you make it more useful? So that's 2 crank reload, 3 crank okay, so your capacitor adds basically shots. So like right now when I crank it, I get 2 shots out of it. So I can do this and get 3 shots out of it. It's actually not bad because it does some pretty damn decent damage. I need science to get it much higher. It has an extended short barrel already. That's why its range is pretty good. Wow, it's expensive to increase that. Full stock. Better recoil. Ah, okay. Since I'll be doing a lot of my firing in VATS, recoil doesn't matter a hell of a lot, but it does still matter, I believe. Nice accuracy improvement. Need gun nut rank 1 to put a medium scope on it. So what? Nothing will raise the damage. There's nothing that I can do. Actually, it looks like nothing raises the damage other than these last 3 improvements here in the barrel. And you need what? Gun nut? I don't know, science. Just rank 1 science, too. And fiber optics, of course, which are a pain in the ass to get. So, let's add a 3 crank capacitor, which can use up almost all of our gears. And a full stock. And a better sight. I would like to get some actual, like, good rifles, so that I can actually start playing my class the way that I want it. For now, these bolt-action pistol and the likes will have to be as close as I can get to it. Let's see, raise the damage by 4. Better crit damage, that's interesting, or just better straight-up damage. Well, yeah, you can make a lot of mods to these. Oh, you can go up to 70 damage. Okay, this is a useful one. I'm gonna keep this gun. I'll adapt to it. Need the accuracy higher. What can I do for that? Okay, the range can be absolutely amazing on this. That's 3 accuracy. Oh, up to 70. Need 1 more copper though. My sights should be my big accuracy. Yeah, there we go. Gun nut rank 1 to get up to 86 accuracy. How far from a level am I? Halfway. Not bad. And I can, oh, it's gunslinger, not gun nut. There's gun nut. Yeah, I can get that. Mm, 86. I'll have to be happy with 79. Improved magnification, superior sighted accuracy, or better focus and sighted accuracy. See, the magnification thing, that kind of tends to screw you sometimes, I've learned. There's only a 3-point accuracy increase. And I only need 1 more copper to be able to do that. Standard stock, so I think I'll hold off on the grip for now. Let's see, that's a 2-point. Better hip fire accuracy. I don't hip fire that much. I've just never been a big fan of it. Superior range and sighted accuracy. Range 215 is really, really good. Screw it, why not? I bet that means I can't... Oh, actually I can. Short scope, take me to 81. You know what, I'm gonna do it. Why not? This is the beginning of the game. It's when you're supposed to mess around and just kind of practice and see what you can do. Wow, these reduce range by a bit, but hell, the range is 215. I don't often fight at that range, but I do have to make melee attacks quite often, so this could be good. suppressors are what I want to do. That's gun nut rank 2. Wow. Okay, that's what I'm gonna shoot for. I need gun nut rank 2 ASAP. So, shotgun up close. Laser musket when things are weak to energy. Or maybe at medium range when I need lots of shots real fast, because it does fire out pretty quickly. And my bolt action pistol will be my initiator. My first fire. Ideally speaking, of course. Now, half the time I'm probably going to get surprised and have to whip something out and just shoot as fast as I can, but we'll see what happens. Now let's see, if you scrap something you've upgraded, do you get back any of the upgrade? Wow, no. No, you do not. Can you put all standard stuff on, and then... Okay, yeah, you still have mods. I think, anyway. I wonder. Let's go into long hardened pipe bolt action pistol. The naming system is... oh well. What do you expect? Okay, yeah, it doesn't tell me I have any of these things. I guess I should have paid more attention to what I was taking off of the other gun, but I didn't know I'd be coming in here to check and see if I could actually put them on this gun. Oh! Raise the accuracy only by 1... oh, that's right, I'm holding off for gun nut rank 1. I don't think I'll be needing that snub-nosed anymore. It's 57 damage, and the one that I just made is 50, so... obviously could be useful, but I think it'd be easier just to, you know, keep my options, you know, down to a low number. Long range will be far right. Close range will be the first slot. Whoops. The first slot. And then medium range will be that slot. Yeah. All my other guns have a higher fire rate, but none of my other guns are higher than anything else except the snub-nosed pistol. You know what, I'll go ahead, I'll stick the snub-nosed over here, because I do want to test it. And I've got my frag mines there, Molotovs there, which I still need to practice with so that I can use a little better. I wonder. I thought I saw something about a, like, gun rack or something the other day when I was flipping through all this stuff. If I did, I don't know exactly where it would be, but... tool chest, yeah, I remember that. shelves, maybe? Magazine rack. I love the wall shelves. I'll probably end up just using those. I imagine that's what it's intended for. Decorations. It wouldn't be any of this, I wouldn't think. Excuse me. No. Okay. So... I don't like having it over that. I'd rather have it over my actual weapon workbench. But that's not gonna be possible. Ah, yes it is. Nice. Nope. Okay, that's as far as I can lower it right there. For now, I will start with just one. And then drop that, drop that. That. And then go into store, scrap, select. There we go. Yep. Can you place them? Oh, you're kidding. Well, it does look like I can lay them around in the environment in certain places. Good, it did float back up through the box. So, are shelves purely Nope, they are functional. Whoops. I think. Yeah, I should probably practice placing things on a shelf, or test placing things on a shelf when it's like, you know, more head level. So I can actually see what I'm doing. I guess not. Hey, where'd the other guns go? Whoops. No. Yep, they did. They disappeared. Oh, well. Oh, wait, they moved over there somehow. I guess when I walked over them, it kicked them over there, maybe? Nothing's gonna be placeable on a shelf, is it? And that really does suck. It is really cool how, you know, whenever you do place them on an object like, you know, these benches and such, they'll start out under it and then kind of float up through it so that they're actually sitting on it. I like that. That was a nice touch. Armor 1 to make anything better than tempered. Okay. So you can always do lighter build, which makes them, well, like it says, lighter. But it also increases your action points, which is going to be extremely useful for my build. Deep pocketed carrying capacity, that'll help a lot too. Okay, so I need gun nut and I need armorer. In addition to science. Oh, and science for this too. Scoped aiming is more steady. Wow, very nice. Greatly reduced weight and increased AP bonus, so ultralight build, that makes sense. Need adhesive, cork, fiberglass, and rubber. And rank 3 armor. Huh, okay, cool. And use all the AP I can get, so I am going to go ahead and upgrade this. Codsworth tolerates you. Codsworth loved that. Really, Codsworth likes it when I modify armor or when I create lighter armor. That makes me pretty curious. So you know I'm going to have to do it again on another piece of armor and find out. So was it just that I modified Raider armor? Or was it that I put that specific modification on a piece of Raider armor? That's really interesting and strange. I wonder if I go talk to him if he'll tell me what exactly I did that he approved of. He's usually hovering somewhere around in this area. Now we can go ahead and check our garden while we're out here. Is that someone standing in the window? It is!
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
Oh, she's such a bitch. Our melons are ready to harvest. Those are the ones I didn't assign anyone to. These are the fields where people should actually be working. And a lot of them have been harvested, it seems. Cool. Damn it. Oh, yes. Scavenging station. Did I ever build that? I know I was going to build it right here. that what that is? Yeah. Okay. Good. Use the corn that I harvested to plant more corn. The gourd. 2. Plant a gourd. And the melons take up so much damn space that I think I am going to say screw it and not plant any more melons. My people are either really gonna love potatoes or despise them, because we certainly have a truckload of them. The body's still there because it has meat in it, maybe? Because it has an item. That's interesting. Alright, I have not scrapped everything in here. Ooh, fishing rod has gears, spring, and wood in it. Useful. Safe. Ah, I never noticed this safe on the floor. It's an advanced lock, so it wouldn't have mattered if I did notice it. I couldn't have opened it until today anyway. Damn it. Okay, that's definitely not the right way. Motherfucker. Oops, sorry. Man, the movements have to be so small. Because it feels like I already passed it. Nope, I guess not. Okay, other games with bobby pin lock picking systems. Wow.
Yes.
Straight up didn't work. It was just a tiniest little hair to the right. I'll have to remember that it is actually that small of movements. That's crazy. I love it. I just didn't expect it. So, if advanced locks... oh, awesome. are like that, I'm scared and really curious too to see what master locks and such are. You know, god damn.
I just want to trade a few things.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
Preston? Okay, so I'll find Preston and see what he needs. See, I like that. I didn't have any kind of quest notification that he needed anything or that he was happy with what I had done or anything, but...
Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you. Excuse me. Yeah?
Nah. Nothing. Oh well. Let's see, what's our weight at now? 134 out of 210. Mostly only favorited weapons. The armor, that's... yeah, I need to leave some armor at home. But I don't have an armor stand quite yet. I think I'll make one now. Not, you know, like an official armor stand or anything. Just gonna make one just to kind of get me by for now. Container, let's see what all my options are. Wooden crate. I think I'll go with the steamer trunk. Always liked the way they looked anyway. Why not? And put it right here by my useful items container. Keep the gas mask for radiation areas, the suit for charisma. I actually need to sell that, so whenever I go talk to these people I'm going to go talk to in a minute, I will sell it. Glasses for perception when I don't need armor, which I need to be wearing those more often actually. Flannel shirt and jeans, I will sell that also. Formal hat for charisma. Gas mask with goggles is 1 defense and 15 rad resistance. What is the assault? It's 115, so it's just in how they look. That versus that. I don't like that very much. Later, I'll use it when I'm trying to look good. Militia hat. That's a charisma, but so... I'll keep it on me anyway. Minuteman outfit, agility and perception. Could come in handy. I will sell that. Sack hood. Who knows, I may be able to add some killer mods on it later. Sack hood with hoses, something like that. See what it looks like? I mean, that's just creepy looking. I want to see what else I can do with it later. 2 Christmas shorts. Ushanka hat? An extra int, but no damage resistance. Can't afford that right now. Vault-Tec lab coat, 2 int. I may hang on to that. And my wedding rings. Oh yeah, welding goggles. Perception up 1. I'll keep it on me. These miscellaneous things don't weigh anything, do they? No, so they're cool to keep on me. This is where I'm keeping my for future use decoration type items. Ashtray, the coffee cups, the pot, the pillow, the dog bowl. Yeah, all this stuff. I'm going to use as decorations around here. Not the money. I'm going to sell the money. Why is steel in here? Oh yeah, because I thought it might be useful someday. I need to bring my bobblehead stand up here from the Red Rocket area. From the diner down there, you know. Manuals that I've already read, I will put in here. Lunch boxes I'll put in here until I have a use for them. Of course, I'm going to carry around the games with me. And the audio track. I don't really see any use for the audio tracks after I've already listened to them. If I ever do need them, I can come back and get them though. Atomic Command and Red Menace, though. Yeah, those are staying with me. I like those little video games that they put in here. They're pretty cool. I'm horrible at them, but they're still pretty cool. Now, what all am I putting in here? Alright, so convenience store type food and finished cooked food that I don't need to carry. You know what, let's go ahead and put our alchemy type stuff in here too until we need it. No reason to carry that much buff out with me yet. I made that Psycho Jet. It looked pretty damn useful. I mean, look at that. 25% damage addition, 35 damage resist, 35 max AP, and slow time for 15 seconds. That's really nice. Alright, that is everything for now. A little water. And, oh, Codsworth. Where is Codsworth? He's usually hovering around, anytime I come home, he's, you know, hovering right there with me. It's weird for him not to be around for this long. Ah, I never noticed the little kitty on the wall. Or dog, whatever that is. It almost looks like a little terrier dog. Whoa. Ah, there he is.
Codsworth.
What's going on, Codsworth? Oh, okay. Same old
No,
stuff.
not now.
Right then.
It was worth checking. And this is all completely repaired, isn't it? No, 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 no. Damn it. Wrong button. My bad. Ah, okay, so you do craft. That's not fully repaired yet. I didn't think everything was done yet. Ooh, it takes circuitry. I have to be careful using that torso. Or, well, letting this thing take damage much at all. Because I certainly have much better use for circuitry at this point. Some adhesive so you can paint it. Increases strength when all pieces are painted. Charisma, reduce damage from... Ah, nice. I never looked over all the modifications. Pretty neat. Stealth Boy. Activate a stealth field while crouched. That's amazing. Rank 4 science, of course. Reduce chance for addiction from drugs. Oh, you can put that in as a mod in your unit. That's really awesome. Taking damage and recharges action points, not increases, but recharges. I wonder if that means it fully recharges anytime you take any damage. That would just be, I think that'd be too much. Wow, that needs rank 4 science and armorer. Enables jet assisted boost while jumping. Oh, no wonder. What can you get in your helmet? Damage and energy resistance. Same other stuff. Strength, charisma increases when painted. Aiming marks enemies with a compass pip. Increase VATS hit chance. Visor highlights living targets. That's a really cool one. Increases int. Remove rad from consumed food and water. Wow. You can change the color of your headlamp. That's pretty damn cool. I like that. Vault Boy headlamp. What do your arm mods do? I'm guessing a bunch of damage. Unarmed damage. Unarmed can bleed. Energy damage to unarmed and reduce action point cost for power attacks. Nice. Well, they really did put a lot of thought into the power armor system. Hell, they put a lot of thought into all systems in this game. It's so impressive. I keep saying that. I sound silly saying it so often, but seriously, I am very impressed with this game. They've done a hell of a lot with it. Alright, and we are about to head out into the wasteland at night to return the locket. And I'm going to stop the stream here. do a little bit more studying, spend some time with the family while I'm eating lunch before I head off to work. I may have a chance to come back and add another little clip in later today. If not, I will see you tomorrow.